How you guys doing today? It's Grunge Circle coming at you with a new video. Today we're talking about Pearl Jam's 10. So we'll go over it real quick. The album was produced by Rick Parashar and Pearl Jam. It was released on August 20th, 1991. It was recorded March, April of 91. The personnel: Eddie Vedder on vocals, Jeff Ament on bass. He also played 12-string bass on Why Go, Jeremy and Deep. Dave Crewson played drums, and Zampani on the song Oceans. Stone Gossard played rhythm guitar, and my handwriting sucks. And slide guitar on the song Deep. Mike McCready, lead guitar, acoustic electric on the song Alive. Now, two of my favorite songs off this album are the songs Release and Even Flow. First, before we do that, we'll talk about the track listing. So the track listing, number 1 is Once, Even Flow, Alive, Why Go, Black, Jeremy, Oceans, Porch, Garden, Deep, and Release. This is the CD right here. Let me take it out. I don't have the booklet anymore, unfortunately. This is it. The album cover, it's all of them standing in a circle with their hands up. That'll be the thumbnail for the video. But we're gonna be talking about two of my favorite songs and what I think about the album. So starting off with the song Release. Now, I really like this song because there's a build up, and it's basically about a young man who finds out about his dad passing, and you can tell because he goes, "Oh dear Dad, can you see me now? I am myself like you somehow. I'll ride the wave." I suck, by the way. No, I don't. "Where it takes me." But I really like that song because, like I said, the build up, it's slow. And my favorite memory of this song was, it was a July afternoon. I'm leaving work, I'm going to the gym, and the song comes on. And I started blasting it, max volume, started singing along. It was pouring rain on the highway, felt really good. And like I said, just a great song. And the first 4 or so minutes is Eddie Vedder singing Release, right? And then the last 4 or 5 minutes is the instrumental. It's like a drum, kind of like, it's like drums and bass, not really a guitar in the instrumental, if that makes sense. Like I said, it builds up. So it's, I ride the wave, I hold the pain, release me. I know my voice isn't the greatest. That's basically the build up. I know Eddie Vedder, you know what I'm saying? But great song, really like it. My second favorite song really is Even Flow. Now I'll talk about the rest of the songs, but really it's actually one of their more famous, they're probably the most famous song or music video is, "It's not a TV studio, Josh. Turn these lights off. It's an effing rock concert." That's the music video, right? And then it's them playing a live show. Really high energy. Now, it's about a homeless Vietnam veteran that Eddie Vedder met and befriended. Unfortunately, he passed while Pearl Jam was on tour, so they wrote the song to pay tribute to him. Fun fact: I did the song for the Town Show when I was 14, and everybody going crazy. It was all the teachers, all my friends, they loved it. I forgot the lyrics too, so I was like messing out with the mic, but I didn't walk off. I kept on. I remembered the lyrics, and I got back on. I remembered the lyrics, and I kept going, and everybody was going crazy. Crowd circle, crowd circle, crowd circle. That's not my name, by the way, but I'm not saying my real name. But everybody was going crazy. They loved the performance. Starting back then, back when I was first getting into that kind of music, I really was listening to like hit songs. I really wasn't listening to like the deep cuts, and I really wasn't into the bootlegs and stuff like that. That didn't come along until about 5 or so years later, when I started the page and I started looking up live performances, live shows, So I really only pay attention to like Even Flow, Man in the Box, plus like the heavy hitter songs that everybody no matter what age you knew. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to be honest. This album, it's a pretty good album. You know what I'm saying? I give it a 7 out of 10. This isn't an album that I'm playing every single day. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest. Like, if you go on my heavy rotation mix, Side Rant, you probably see Alice in Chains, Nirvana, SDP, Soundgarden, maybe some new wave, maybe some R&B, maybe some 90s R&B. Like, I'm not playing Pearl Jam every day. Like I'll be completely honest. But I really do wish, if I were to say anything about them, is that I really like the song State of Love and Trust, which they did for on MTV Unplugged. And Breathe. Those two songs are two of my favorite other songs besides Even Flow and Release. Also Better Man too. But I'm really into like the heavier stuff, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But I also really, even though I didn't write it down, I really like the chorus to Alive, and Black's a good song. Not my favorite, but it's a pretty good song. Jeremy, iconic song, I'll be honest. I don't really talk about that song. But good album, 7 out of 10. Not really my cup of tea, but it's a good album. And if it plays on the radio, if I hear it when I listen to music, I'm not gonna skip it or anything like that. That's my video for today. I have another one coming out in the near future. Have a great rest of your day whenever you see this.